Today, I'm doing something that I should have done on Monday, which is create a get ready with me style video prior to going to the premiere. On Monday, I got invited to go to a movie premiere to see The End of Oak Street, which will be coming out this Friday, August 14th, depending on when I upload this video, which will be before. Hopefully, hopefully I upload this video before the movie comes out in theaters. But I got to see the advanced screening on Monday. Me and my friend went, and it was such a fun time. Today, I got invited to go see Widow's Bay, which is a TV show on Apple TV. I don't know anything about this show. I didn't look up anything about it. I'm judging based on the flyer they sent me that is kind of gray and foggy. I picked up that it's about people in a small town in New England, and that's about it. But the theme of it is all gray, so we're gonna do like a gray and black makeup look today. Pretty simple, pretty standard. I'm not gonna be doing like any designs or anything. I wanted to go into this, kind of blind because I want to get my genuine reaction to seeing the show for the first time and not know anything about it, so that I can give you guys, a more honest review, so I can tell you guys what to expect, once you see the show when it comes out on Apple TV. So I think this show is already on, but this is a new season that they're gonna be releasing. So I will be, going there to create content to get some buzz for the show and, of course, enjoy it, meet other people, and just see what's going on. I had no idea that they had TV show premieres in theaters like that, especially for streaming. That's a very new thing to me, but I'm happy to be here. Thank you guys so much for the invite, Apple TV. Thanks for thinking of me. I am looking forward to seeing the TV show Widow's Bay. So if you're familiar with the show and you're looking for the next season and everything, you want to see what it's about, then stay tuned for the rest of this. Get ready with me. And then, once I'm ready, I'm gonna film a separate video that'll be like a vlog and take you guys through what I'm gonna be doing like on my way there and everything. So stay tuned. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload. I post makeup, vlogs, commentary. I posted a few hair tutorials and I post a little bit of everything. I'm just, a content creator. I'm goth. I am alternative, so I have a pretty interesting sense of style when it comes to hair and makeup and clothing and whatnot. Yes, on Monday when I went to the premiere, I wore like a basic outfit. And then today, I think I'm just gonna pick out a dress because it's still warm. Like it's in the 80s, but it's been kind of cloudy with the storm and everything. I hope everybody's staying safe. Yesterday, we had some tornadoes in the Chicago area, so I feel like that weather is appropriate for watching Widow's Bay because it kind of looks foggy in New England. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see the show and definitely learn, what it's all about and meet people. And, I'm just excited for the opportunity and to see what they have to offer. Before I get started with my eyeshadow and everything, I'm going to do a base routine. I'm not going to film the whole thing. I just want to get a couple of clips in. I am using the A2O waterproof lab and I'm mixing it with my primer, my foundation, and my concealer just to waterproof my base. Primer I'm using, and I only need like 1 or 2 drops of this, and just like a little goes a long way, and it definitely works in terms of waterproofing. I think it's done raining and storming and stuff. By the time I go out, it shouldn't be raining because I definitely checked the weather app for today. Like the weather should be clearing up, but I still want to make sure that I'm good. I don't like rubbing around my eyes. I like just doing little pats like this. I just like to pull it out. I'm applying this with my finger just so I get more product and more coverage. I'm going to start off with blowing smoke. I'm going to post pictures of the colors that I'm using over here. I'm going to start off with slated, which is white. I'm going to blend that into young love, which is like the lighter gray. I'm going to blend that into full metal. And take a clean brush and just blend that more. Okay, so here's where like the purple and the lavender is going to come in. So I'm using the Sugar Pill palette, mini color palette, fun size. I don't know if this will make this or not, but I'm using shade player 1. I'm gonna go over this purple. I'm gonna go over the gray with purple, which is just making the gray look a little bit more vibrant. So this that I showed you guys earlier, it's from a company called Ink Dolls Cosmetics. It's a like very pale lavender, and it's a loose powder. It's not. I'm not gonna hold up and show you. That's why I had to just like show you guys like the cap. See if I can get it. Like a very pale purple. It almost looks white. And I'm gonna have to look down at my mirror to see this because it's very pale and my lights are very bright. Definitely shimmery. And I'm just blending it. So this company is called Concrete Minerals. This is also loose. Looks like this. Very light gray. And it's in shade White Lies. I'm gonna put, a picture here for you guys to get a clear view. Because I just want to bring out the brightness of the white eyeshadow that I put down earlier, but it's a blendable white. It's not a starky white the way that I want it to be. So we're gonna add a little bit more white eyeshadow using Concrete Minerals. You really don't have to apply a lot of pressure to get the pigment out of this. Like, look at the stark contrast. So maybe from the distance, you guys are only picking up gray, but up close, I can definitely see the hints of purple. But I just wanted hints of purple. It doesn't need to be a stark purple because I really just want this to be a nice, cool gray with, little hints of vibrancy that you can pick up from a mile away. So that and that's, my eyeshadow. I'm gonna do my eyeliner, brush off my powder, and do all the layery things. So I messed up my eyeliner, so I'm just taking my mascara and doing a bunch of little things like this so that it looks a bit more intentional and I don't have to like redo my makeup because I don't have time for it. It's like 3:45. The movie starts at 7:30. I want to get there at least 6:30, which means I have to leave at 5. So I actually have to leave in at least 45 minutes or so. So I don't have time to redo everything. And I'm just gonna do my mascara. I'm almost done with my makeup actually. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush like this and I'm gonna go over my eyeshadow so that it's a little bit more set. And it doesn't smudge as easy, especially like that little eyelid crease. It sometimes gets a bit oily. I only put on a little bit just so that it doesn't take away from the eyeshadow, just adds to it. All right, so I have Soshi blush. It's like a really deep red blush. It is in shade Copper Spice, using like this type of brush. I'm like going over my blush with it. It's kind of subtle compared to literally just using red eyeshadow, but I feel like it works for exactly what I need today. And I'm also going to use the Apple palette. So yesterday I used Sunset. Today I'm going to use orange. It's called orange, but it's really like an orange red. Literally just this much. And do some little taps. Okay, so I'm ready to go. I just need to get dressed, film some other content, and I'm ready to head out the door. I'm going to film as much content as I possibly can going to the theater and coming back from the theater and whatever things they have planned for content creators today. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, click the notification bell, and I will see you in the next post.